CBS LA Mornings starts with breaking news.
Welcome to CBS LA at 11 on Channel 2, simulcasting on KCAL 9 and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Sheba Turk, and we do begin with breaking news. A fire in Simi Valley. We want to bring in assignment desk manager Mark Liu. What do we know so far about this fire, Mark?
This is pretty serious, Sheba. It is growing rapidly, and there is a major evacuation order for the southern end of Simi Valley. And with SkyCal live right now overhead, let's go to those pictures. It appears that we may have a property that is in immediate danger of burning. Now, you can see there's a lot of smoke, active flames down there. This is on the southern end of Simi Valley and Sheba. Unfortunately, it does look like there is at least one structure. That looks like a home. Unfortunately, it does look like it is on fire. They're calling this the Sandy Fire, based on a very small street on the southern end of Simi Valley called Sandy Avenue. There is also structures over to the west on the other side there near more like to the western end of Simi Valley on a street called Haley Court. Firefighters there from Ventura County Fire are saying that there are homes in immediate danger there. Now, there is a very large evacuation zone for the south central area of Simi Valley and an evacuation warning zone for the western end of Simi Valley. The winds out there, you can see, are blowing that smoke. We don't have an acreage size yet here on this fire, but it is growing rapidly. The fire department, Ventura County Fire, said on the scanners that this was a rapid rate of spread with lots of fuel. To the south of Simi Valley is essentially all hillsides with lots of vegetation on it. And it's very dry right now, so the fire department concerned about these homes on the southern end of Simi Valley. There is a large evacuation zone. If you come out to my screen, I can show you and also place it on the map where this is. You see this red area of Simi Valley? All of this is an evacuation zone right now. The fire started right about there in the center of your screen, right about here. And you can see the fire is burning right in this area is essentially what we're talking about. Now, I want to switch to another map here, and I'll show you this is the firefight that's going on. Again, what we see here, all these helicopters overhead. We have a Sikorsky Sea King here from Ventura County and a Sikorsky Firehawk. Also, LA County and LA City also doing water drops to assist the fire department. Now, again, the fire's right about here. The fire line in this area, the evacuation zone up here, going down in this area. So what we have is a very intense firefight in the hillsides right here. This is Sandy Avenue. This was the startup point, the fire burning here and then burning in this direction and this direction. So all of these homes, including Haley Court, which I believe is over in this direction, is in danger right now. So you're seeing these fire water drops here. If I click on one of them, you can see how the fire department coming from here over to a place called Bard Lake. That's only about a mile and a half away, where they're doing water drops, coming right back and doing these very aggressive water drops on the fire. Let's go back to those live pictures, Sheba, and you're going to see here all of the smoke. It's good that we see white smoke, but there is a lot of it. And you can see on the fire line right here, there is still active flame, big patches of it. And look at the vegetation there. That's that light, flashy fuel. It's going to run uphill very, very quickly. And firefighters are concerned about the rapid rate of spread of this fire. And unfortunately, Sheba, we saw it looks like one home. Unclear what kind of a building that was, if it was an outbuilding or a home, currently on fire right now in southern Simi Valley.
Oh, this is so unfortunate to watch. And as you said, this spreads so rapidly. You and I were watching this on a monitor about 2 minutes before the show started, both saying it didn't seem that any property had been affected. And then about 2 minutes later, it looked like that smoke and flames had reached some property. How long did this get started? When were those evacuation orders issued?
Very fast. I mean, I was looking here. These evacuation orders started only about 15 minutes ago. The major evacuation orders were issued at about 10:43. And this fire just started appearing on the Alert California time-lapse cams at about 10:20. So we're looking at a very fresh fire here, but you can see how far this is spread, Sheba, in just about the last 40 minutes. That's due to winds, dry conditions, all of that vegetation, that fuel. But I can tell you right now, there is a consolidated effort by 3 separate fire departments, all working in conjunction. We've got Ventura County Fire with 2 of their water-dropping helicopters. LA City has sent 1 of their Sikorsky Firehawks, which can drop 1,000 gallons each drop, and LA County doing the same. And the great news is, as I mentioned, there is a water reservoir called Bard Lake just about a mile or 2 to the west of where this fire is. So we're going to see these rapid water drops. That's going to be very, very good for firefighters. And there again, you can see that structure. Looks like that structure is burning pretty thoroughly right now here. You know, firefighters, unclear if they're going to be able to get to that structure here. It looks like it's at the end of Trickling Brook Court, according to the GPS on SkyCal.
Yeah, that one does seem to be burning. You wonder how many other properties are close enough for it to continue to spread. But as we see when they zoom out on those wide shots, even though it's getting harder to see because there's so much smoke, there is so much brush around, it makes you concerned about how far exactly this is going to spread. And as you said, evacuation orders have been issued. You hope that everyone has gotten out safely, especially those properties where we're now seeing flames enter and move close towards. Mark, as far as we know, no injuries, everyone's safe for right now?
Yeah, no reports of any injuries right now, and it looks like I found Trickling Brook Court. It's at the very western end of this fire. Okay, this is good news. We also have a fixed-wing aircraft that is on station. This is going to assist with the strategic overview of the fire as well. That might be CAL FIRE that's on scene. I haven't been able to get a good look at this yet. Oh, I see it. It's right here. Yeah, it's the Forest Service. I believe that's the Forest Service there. That is a Grumman S2 turbo tracker that's going to be providing assistance to the firefighters down there as well. So this fire, the structure that's burning is on the western end of this fire. As I said, on Trickling Brook Court, you can see that does look kind of like a home. It could be a garage. It's not clear right now, but it is right at the end of that street. So it's right up against the mountain. It does look like there is somebody down there. That might have been a firefighter running off to the right side of the screen.
It also looks like a firefighter in the doorway of whatever this structure is, a home or a barn, as they're actively, of course, trying to put this fire out now that it's reached this property. It's just so smoky at this point, Mark. I can't tell where the next closest property is. Hopefully there's some distance there.
Yeah, that's right. And one of the things that SkyCal has to be aware of is this is getting to be crowded airspace up there. So SkyCal is absolutely respecting the commands of the Air Command on the scene to make sure that they are out of the way of the firefighting helicopters. So that's probably why they weren't able to get over there to get a good look over there at that structure that was burning through all of the smoke. Anyway, it's unclear if SkyCal would have been able to do it. The smoke looks like it's burning to the north, so it's kind of tough at times to see through all of that smoke. But you can see very large active flames now drifting over the Simi Valley area. Pretty much everyone, there's Trickling Brook. This is now what we are looking at. We are in the northern part of Simi Valley looking south. And you can see right here, these flames, again, approaching some of those hillside streets that terminate usually in cul-de-sacs right there on the southern end of Simi Valley. Lots of homes in this neighborhood. And again, all of them under a mandatory evacuation order on the south end of Simi and an evacuation warning on the west end of Simi.
Yeah, we see all of that smoke there, all the flames, and such a large area. Let's get over to our Marina Jurica because, of course, the winds and the moisture play a factor, and we haven't seen any rain today. So, Marina, how are we looking fire-wise conditions?
Well, we are seeing those blustery Santa Anas with an offshore wind. Of course, this happens, and we knew that we were going to have that localized problem in the valley locations around Santa Clarita Valley, heading on down into Simi Valley, all the way up into this whole area through Ojai. And so that's where we're going to see those gusts throughout the morning and the afternoon. So we do have a wind advisory for this region until 3 p.m. today. So winds are traveling northeast at sustained about 15 to 20, and gusts are already being reported up to 30 to 33 miles per hour in this region. So it is very gusty. And so with those gusts, that is why we are seeing this rapid development, because yes, there is a lot of dry brush in the region, and we are going to be looking at these Santa Anas traveling northeasterly pretty much at the same rate until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Then after we get past that 3 p.m. time frame, we'll start to see those winds subside. But this was a Santa Ana wind event as we knew it would happen this morning, and it is continuing to be blustery in this region, like I said, until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. And temperatures are also going to increase. That also happens with an offshore Santa Ana wind event. And so we were very cool and dreary yesterday, but today we're going to see highs bump up into the low 80s for this region around Simi Valley. And so folks are going to have to deal with this at least for the next 4 more hours. And then conditions will get better for these firefighters because the gusty winds will last until about 3 o'clock this afternoon.
All right, Marina, thank you so much. So you heard there, they're dealing with a wind advisory in that area. We see all of the dry brush, and that's what's created what we're looking at now. The Sandy fire started in the southern part of Simi Valley, but as you see, unfortunately, is quickly still spreading there. We see active flames, also tons of smoke. We started watching this fire just before we came on at 11 o'clock. And at first, it didn't seem that it was touching any properties, but we actively saw the flames, as you see here, take over a property. We're not sure how close that is to others. But Mark, you were saying how many agencies we see involved in this firefight. Could we see someone else join because we see it still spreading?
Yeah, I mean, this fire is continuing. As I said, we've got a joint operation now between LA City, LA County, and Ventura County. The Forest Service also sending some aerial aerial assets. This is what the fire departments in Southern California are trained to do during major brush fire events. They work together in what's called a unified command, and that's exactly what they're doing.